You are so early. Hello?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to bother you. You were the only house with the lights on. I just lost control of my car, skidded, and wrecked it.
Are you all right?
I'm all right. Do you think I could use your phone?
Is there a relation you can make with the guy? The guy's sort of an actor himself.
He's definitely an actor. No, I can't relate, man. This guy's, super violent, super crazy. No, that's not to say crazy. He has problems, issues, mental issues for sure, because he just doesn't know when to stop. He has a plan in his head, but he hasn't quite figured out how to get to where he wants to go, and then it just gets more and more violent. I don't think he wakes up in the morning thinking this is what I'm going to do today, but I just think he just doesn't know where to stop.
Will Packer, super power producer. I met him with this script, and this was about 7 years ago. He brought me this script. He said thriller, and I was a little nervous. And I read it, and I was blown away. I was like, I have to do this. We wanted a white lead at first. Couldn't make it work. The schedules. Garrett Hedlund, I went after I took him out to dinner. I begged and pleaded. He was going to do Tron 2 or something. I was like, well, that's bigger than our movie. And then we were like, well, let's just make it, 2 black leads. And everybody was nervous because it hadn't really been done, especially in this kind of genre.
He said, listen, let's do a thriller. You want to do a thriller? I was like, yeah, I love that. I'm often on the other side of these characters. I'm never the bad guy. And so I was really interested in that. I wanted to work with Taraji. And that was it. I said, let's go for it. We started to develop the script to make it stronger and better. I brought in my director from Luther.
So I think like a man comes along and then Idris gets busy and it kind of goes away, and as soon as Think Like a Man is in the can, I'm back on the phone with Will like, okay, what's next, and we gotta make it happen. And
I actually did this before I did Mandela. So I was literally studying for Mandela while I was doing this, and that, you couldn't get any more varied.
Idris is already in Africa in his mind doing Mandela, and I'm like, wait a minute here. You promised that you were gonna do this film. My son is going to college. I had this money set aside for his college, and I started crying, please.
I just love the idea. You come in and you go, man, the last time I saw you were playing Heimdall or you were playing Mandela, and then you're playing this guy. I love that, because it just means that you're not sure what I'm gonna do next.
And so here we are.
Mr. Evans fits the criteria of a malignant narcissist. Acts of rage frequently involving the attentions of a woman.
You look so beautiful when you sleep.
Idris is really scary, which was surprising to me because he's so charming. He's, with an accent and so charismatic, and those people like that make the best bad guys. Like Tom Hanks, Denzel Washington, they make great bad guys because they're so good. They play good guys so well, and they're so charming that they play the bad guy that you kind of want to get away.
Yeah, look, we certainly paid attention. Sam Miller was paying attention to the idea, how do we ramp the thriller up? How do we keep people on the edge of their seat? This is entertainment, but it's scary.
I locked myself in my bedroom when I was filming this because I don't know why I decided to live in a 5-bedroom house while filming a thriller by myself. So I literally would get home from work in the wee hours of the morning when it's still dark outside, and I would run down the long, shining hallway, and I would lock myself in the bedroom and put a chair under the door. When I first saw it, I forgot I was looking at myself, and I was like, run, girl! Get him! Punch! And it's like, oh, Taraji, you're talking to yourself.